There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. My baby
All right.
goes back
So no good story ever starts with, you remember at that trailer?
Remember when we took those mushrooms at the trailer?
Well, I'm pretty sure Jordan would has a few good trailer stories, but those were usually Wisconsin stories. Unfortunately, Jordan's not here because he can't drive north, apparently.
He does have good trailer stories.
All right, so after hours?
It's after hours.
It is after hours
Yeah,
show, isn't it?
yeah,
This one might get a little dirty. I don't know. It
I love that
depends.
you guys have after hours, but there are no Blind Pigs hours to begin with.
No.
True, but yeah. It's,
Technically, it's
I get-
whatever.
I mean, pretty
Maybe
much.
we should call it stupid hours.
Yeah, all our shows are already marked explicit, even the regular hour shows.
This is stupid.
They're
explicit.
double secret stupid.
We do stupid shit after a while, you know. But hey, well, back up at the Blind Pigs North, hanging out with Warren, Hooner,
Amen.
Ryan, Dougy Fresh, Pauly G here. You know, we're doing what we do. We got a little, what do we got in the background? They might be able to hear it. I don't
James
know.
Brown, baby.
James Brown, baby. Touch myself.
Celebrity hot tub in the warm tub.
Dub in the hot tub.
Yeah, right.
All right, so.
It is the music of the white people.
Wow.
No,
welcome.
hey, you want to talk
Hold
about
on a second. I have to get my groove.
You want to talk
Got
about a
it.
guy who, like, at the time was the, like, in 1988, 89 was the absolute height of comedy. And now, like, no, like, today's generation, nobody knows who the hell Eddie Murphy was.
Oh yeah.
No, not at all. Well, they know a little bit, but I'm actually kind of excited about Coming to America 2 coming out.
I am, too.
I'm
Shouldn't
hoping.
be. It shouldn't be.
I'm hoping.
it's-
It was a great movie.
It's supposed
the
to
first
come out
one.
soon, right?
Right, I think so. I think it's in
I think they have trailers
2021.
out, but yeah.
I'm hopeful it will be.
Ah! Hello, America. I love you.
Fuck you, too!
We shall visit your virgins.
Fucking Hooner. What's wrong with you?
But it's fun because you remember those movies, but where everything fucks up is like the nostalgia that you
Right.
feel for it doesn't meet where it came.
Yeah.
Not necessarily always though.
Well,
like I
yeah.
just the Cobra like the Cobra Kai
Yeah,
stuff.
we were talking about this before.
just talking about
the first
before.
show started. It's like that is a rare exception where I'm more hyped to watch Cobra Kai season 3 than I am to watch.
I think maybe
any of the
because it's
original.
in small doses. I've already now. To be fair, I've already watched it. In that there are a couple episodes where you're just like, "Holy fuck, get this episode done and over with!" And somebody call the cops, please,
right.
because you got 8 kids all fighting each other and causing lots of property damage, and nobody's called the cops at all. But I get the nostalgia thing. Yes, we're at that. We're all at that age where it's like, oh,
But
nostalgia.
the weird thing about Cobra Kai is that nostalgia played. It works a little bit, but it doesn't always work because
No.
they did a reboot of Now 2.0, where it was the original cast. They were playing themselves within the universe of Now 2.0, and it didn't work. It was awful. It was
Well,
terrible.
even Curb went back, tried to redo
Curb
that
Reduce-
show again.
no, it doesn't work.
And once those characters stop playing that for a while,
Yeah.
you can't get. It's
Or what was the
I
other
don't
one?
like the new curb.
What was the
No,
other?
you can't
What was
get
the
back-
other one
and
with?
it just sound. I mean, that's like it's there. I mean, it's not the same. They're mailing them in. I mean, it's just you can't get back to that character once you get off.
But also, like,
Not even the Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's another one too with. God, the hell was his name?
but like if you go
But
back,
yeah.
if you go
Reno
back,
911's doing a new one too.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking shitting me? That's
Well,
been like 12 years.
but it was on Quibi. But like, if you go back and watch Seinfeld now, like,
Quibi.
what you want is like
They got COVID.
You want a new Seinfeld to be as good as the old, but
Never.
it won't be because when Seinfeld was on, like when Seinfeld ended, I still have the VHS tape I recorded. It was
VHS.
the year the Bulls were 72 wins, and it was 1998. I was a senior in high school. Magical time of my life. That shit will never happen again. Now I'm old. I'm fat. I'm jaded.
What's funny is 1999
I
was
was
also
3
a
years
senior in
away
high
from
school.
being divorced.
What's funny? Yeah, in 1999 he was also a senior in high school.
All right. no, but I'm just saying, like,
Well played.
you go back and watch that, like, and with the Bulls series
Yeah.
over the summer, The Last
That,
Dance.
yeah.
It was fantastic. But if you grew up in that era, it was a million times better because you're like,
Right.
oh my God, Horace Grant. Like you see Penny Hardaway, Shaq with the Magic. It's not as good now as it was then. When you were a kid, it's fucking magic.
Right.
But it's
Yeah.
not anymore.
I feel like it's almost been the whole, even this whole COVID year has been about, because they couldn't make new shit, but they could do a documentary like that of old footage they had by sitting at home and not having to, have film on site. There's been a lot of that nostalgia stuff that came out this year.
Well, and
Is it just me?
well,
No, that's correct.
Well,
I agree.
The funny thing is, and I know, like in this group of 5 guys right now, I'm an outlier with the NBA stuff. I fucking love basketball. I've loved basketball longer than I've loved football. But
to?
Michael Jordan is the game's greatest egomaniac. He just is.
Oh, he was.
No, he still is. Because when people have wanted to do a documentary on the Jordan years forever, he said no. But when LeBron James clinched the title for Cleveland and they won their championship for the Cavaliers, that's when that weekend was when Jordan gave the green light. He's like, yes, make this documentary.
He's like, oh, you need to talk about me again.
well, yeah, because he's like, people were talking about LeBron, but I'm like, fucking what?
It's time for me to be relevant again. Thank you.
But
I need
also,
to sell shoes.
But also, like, fuck it, he's the greatest player ever. Like, you can't compare LeBron to Jordan, but
True. I think you're right. Yes.
But
he is the GOAT.
But
in my opinion, he is the GOAT.
when I say this shit, I vividly remember my dad. He goes, "You'll never be able to compare Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell to Michael Jordan." He goes, "There's no comparison. Those guys were the greatest." And I'm like, "No way. You're done, old man." And now it's like, LeBron and Jordan, like, "No way." And like Kobe and LeBron, Kobe and Jordan.
But you can't though. I mean, you
can't.
I don't know. It sucks. You can't compare them because they're. I mean, just 'cause there's
Time's different still. Time
And
in
the game's
different
different.
times.
The
It is
game's
different
different.
game.
But
But when I was a kid, like it was Jordan and Barry.
yeah,
Those that was it. Like
Marion Barry?
yeah.
Shit. Right, Pat?
Someone needs to lead Washington, D.C. Thank you, Pat.
He's still there.
No, but it's like it was football. You're like, I'm Barry. You're playing basketball, like I'm Michael, and that was the end of it. So what? Hey, what's this beer we're drinking?
Oh, it's okay. Well, no, keep talking. It's okay.
No, it was
All right. So we're gonna. This is a beer show. That's what we do. So this is the Adroit Theory. This is strictly for my grind. Is what it says. It is a Kolsch. We're going a little lighter on this one. We're going to go light on this show a little bit. I got a couple Kolsch's. We might get a little darker later on, but this is a Kolsch. What's funny is this one, we talked in other shows about cans that kind of just talk a lot about their beers and other, there's a lot of stuff on the can. This one is actually one of the weird ones I've not seen before. It lists food the food that it goes with,
Oh, nice.
the cheese that it goes with, and the cigar that it goes with.
Oh.
So this is good with ramen noodles, which leads me to believe this might be shitty beer. I don't know.
No, it's value beer.
Yeah.
Value beer.
Ramen noodles and miso pesto. I'm not sure what miso pesto is.
pesto or salsa verde.
It's just, oh no, we're not talking about salsa verde. Cheese is a Jean Grenier. I've never heard of that cheese.
It's okay. It's Kraft dinner cheese.
It's under my nuts.
And cigar is a Bolivar Tesoro and an ER 202016 STA Avenada. I've actually had one of those. Surprisingly enough, I have had
I'm
one of
actually
those.
jerking myself
Yeah.
right now because that is nothing anyone.
Although
does
what
know.
concerns me is that this is the flavors we're supposed to taste too. This might just be the flavors we're supposed to taste out of the beer, which I hope not. Because if I taste ramen noodles out
It
of my
has
beer,
just a hint of penis.
Just a
Like-
little STD.
You guys, the South Pigs, like you're down south by Indy. You know that cigar bar in the Circle where you go
Yep.
downstairs.
Blend. No. Oh, in the Circle.
at the
He's
Circle?
gone there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
dude,
Yeah.
that is another great place where they're like, what do you want? What do you like? What kind of coffee do you drink? And
kind of ladies you want.
well, yeah, but they're like, we're gonna recommend you a cigar to your palate. You can sit down there and just toke it up. But
He's been there.
It's great.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's great.
amazing. I like blend. I
like blend.
like
but
blended because it's a little bit more laid back. I like
Yeah.
the atmosphere. I like and they got amazing bourbons and
Scotch
they got great
selection,
cigars. Yeah. And it's just the atmosphere is a little bit more back. Downtown's a little bit more posh.
It's a bit too
and,
posh.
I don't know. It's cool. It's awesome.
Well, posh for our
but-
bank accounts, I
and-
guess.
No, it wasn't
It's a
even
little too
that. It was
posh
just-
for our bank
It was
accounts.
just, I don't want 8 guys asking me what, they follow me around the cigar.
You don't want 8 guys asking you what you want in your mouth?
No, I don't. Just put it in and fucking deal with it. And
He wants 7 guys.
yeah, we'll figure it out later. I mean, let me decide.
You want you want something smoky or greasy?
Yeah, I should be able to decide that.
Those are 2 of my
I want
favorite
something
dwarves.
Filthy.
Smoky, greasy.
Snow White.
Snow White and the
Such a
Snow
tough
White and the
choice.
Seven.
That was a great place where you're like, okay, cigars and beers, they pair.
Yeah,
They pair.
They do. They do. Yeah. Cigar and whiskey and bourbon and scotch pair much better.
But like you feel like they want you to fucking check your code in, and they look at you funny if you don't. And it's just fuck off.
Brendan's
I
like,
came in here for some
I don't have.
scotch and,
Brendan's
you
like,
know-
I don't have a coat.
So,
How many-
it's just, yeah. But blend's awesome.
I feel
I
like,
like blend much
I
better.
feel like
too.
it's a bad music. I feel like Brandon's like, I'm from out of town. They want to check me out. I'm here to enjoy myself. They're judging me up and down. My leather jacket makes them freak out.
All right.
They're looking at me. They see my tattoos and they're like, no, sir, you will not do.
It was pleather.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
not again. His bank account.
Fancy pleather, though.
It was fancy pleather.
It was fancy.
Your pants or your jacket?
Both. I was listening to a lot of doors when I went in there.
H the women.
All right. Drink your
They were
beers.
both.
What do you guys think? So this is the
what are we
Adroit
drinking?
Theory.
I like it.
Strictly from my grind. It's okay. We don't. We don't
No,
I don't
well,
love them all.
well, okay, so
Pat, that sounds super dirty, by the way. It's from my grind. Okay.
It's from
I'm
my
sorry
grind.
to hear that, but I like it.
Yeah, strictly
it's
from
a Kolsch. I don't
yeah.
like Kolsch's.
Oh, I like Kolsch.
But Adroit's got some
I do.
amazing hazies. They got the series with the GI Joe. Awesome, and great
strictly
beers.
for my Yojo.
and amazing hazies. I don't like this. I don't. It's a Kolsch.
is.
It may be good. I just don't like Kolsch. It's a
That's
boring
alright.
beer to me.
And that's okay.
It is a light
get it.
beer. It's a Kolsch's are very
Yeah,
very
yeah.
light and just I think they're okay. I'm okay
Yeah.
with the Kolsch.
I don't mind a.
You're not
going
gonna
to
like the next beer
Kolsch I
then.
like a little bit better, but
You're
just-
not gonna
this
like
is
the next
boring
one
to
then.
me.
Because it's a Kolsch too.
I don't.
Ryan?
I don't care for this.
How are you on Kolsch's?
I'm not liking it.
No,
No, sir, I don't.
I think it's I think it's a
sir,
fine
don't.
beer.
Don't like it.
Go, Jerry.
Yeah.
Hooner?
I like it, but you know that.
That's all right.
You know,
I mean,
I'm not the IPA guy, but yeah, it's
I like Kolsch's
for
and
those
Pilsners.
that are wanting to go to the craft beer places and hang out with their friends
an easy-
and not
Kolsch's
be
are-
like I can't pretend to be an IPA guy.
Kolsch's are
It's a
easy
good beer.
ones.
I really like this.
Kolsch's are easy with
Yep,
transition
and
beers.
that's what I can add is that all of us want to hang out with the cool kids, and the cool kids drink the IPAs. I get that. I'm just not one of them, but I want to have a beer I know I can drink and enjoy while I'm hanging out with the cool kids. This is a beer you can drink.
And that's what I always thought. I mean, in our palates have changed. So again, Kolsch's are very light for us now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No, I get
super
it.
light. I mean, it's like drinking a Miller Lite for us now. At that point,
Yeah, yeah.
Totally
it's-
understand.
there's no real complexity with a Kolsch.
no.
It's either clean or it's not.
Yeah, like I said, it's Adroit's got they make amazing beer. I
Right.
love a lot of their beer. This one's not. It's a Kolsch. I don't like Kolsch's, so it's boring to me.
Sir.
Warren,
So much hate.
Yeah,
It's like
drink-
he's falling asleep.
I drink pretty good.
It drinks like a 45, but
No, I think
36, 45, whatever it takes.
you know, it's great. And a Kolsch, like Brennan said, like I'm not a fan, but you know, poolside when it's 85 out,
If someone
Exact-
hands
yeah.
you a
I am
Kolsch,
a fan.
yeah, when it's hot and you're
But
like,
you know,
fuck.
you know, in early January, this is not the beer I want.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. On the other show, we had other was stouts or what
Lots
were
of
they?
stouts.
Stout, lot of
Yeah,
stouts.
and those are January beers that are.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you? This is just an easy drinker if
All
you
right,
want
then
to
I'm
hang
gonna
out with the
I'm gonna
cool
put that
kids.
next one away then, and we'll just switch up hard, maybe.
We'll keep
Yeah,
that
like-
for the. We'll
like-
keep that for the pigs in the pool.
Like
Ooh,
like
pigs in a pool.
you know what? Like
Are we doing a pigs in a pool show?
Yes.
Yeah,
Are you
why
fucking
not?
kidding me? That's gonna be awesome,
dude, I have a.
I mean,
pool.
I'm gonna wear my T-shirt still because I'm fat, but I'm not taking my
Did
shirt
you?
off.
Did you fall asleep at the end of the last show?
We didn't talk about it on the show.
No, we didn't
talked
talk
about
about it on the
outside.
show.
Yeah,
This
we
was
certainly
outside.
did.
This was
I was trying to sell this correctly. Way to go, Dougie. Jackass. Who fell asleep in the show? Apparently you.
I think we all did.
No.
No, it's kind of Brendan. And
I was
Pat's
trying
right.
I was trying to sell it properly because we talked about it out on the patio
I didn't do
after
very
the show. Yeah,
Yeah, that
it's
sucked.
okay. You fucked it up. It's all right. It happens. It's all right. You get to edit this shit anyways.
well. That's true.
Anyways,
Warren, I don't know. What are you doing?
I think one more in me that I might.
Damn it! I was worried about that.
back.
I was worried about that.
You can drive me? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Buddy.
Hey, hand me the bottle opener, sir.
Faux show.
So keep talking, man.
So
I'm gonna
this-
open the next
yeah.
one. You
We
go.
know
you-
this is after hours,
I
so
don't know if
everything's
anybody's
a little
had
looser.
anything from these
hey,
guys.
just completely off fucking kilter here. Has anybody seen the new Peter Jackson Beatles documentary?
What?
I
Is it
have-
out? I didn't
no.
know it was out yet.
But Ryan is the music major, so tell us.
The
I didn't know it was
Beatles are really the rat of their generation.
Rat?
The round,
Round
and round, yeah.
It's just a weird. I mean, for Peter Jackson, you wouldn't think, but he's got like fucking 60
ton of-
hours of 600 hours of unseen footage,
That's
Beatles
called
footage, and that's
3-hour credit for you, Warren, at
What-
college.
is it out? What's it on?
It's, he has
How many
yeah,
hours
it's
of it
not-
is
it's
Hell?
not
How many
out
hours
yet,
of
but
it
I've
is
seen some-
Hellboy? And just kidding.
God damn it!
I'm just kidding.
Hey, dude, I'll fucking own
God
it right
damn
now.
it.
Like, I fucking cannot stand the goddamn Beatles, so I'll be that guy.
I know. I know. I didn't know it was out yet. No, I
Not
didn't know it
good.
was
They're
out.
What
terrible.
about? Yeah, I know. I know
I
you hate
love the Beatles. Yeah.
Beatles or Pink Floyd, because I know you don't like Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I know you don't like Pink Floyd, and I know you don't like the
He likes dance music. He
Fuck,
likes,
I'll tell you this: if someone had a
wants-
gun in my head and was like, "You need to listen to all Beatles or all Pink Floyd," I'd pick the Beatles. But it would not be a happy life for me. I hate.
Why do you hate them? This is an
It
interesting.
is
thing.
an interesting topic.
Well,
Yeah.
one, because Jerry, I was born in 1980, so John Lennon was already shot dead by the time I was born.
Totally
Secondly,
understand.
like a lot of the bands I like are influenced second generation by the Beatles.
Okay.
Like but it's like
Is it too simple or what?
no, it's just like it's my mom's band.
Oh, here
and
we
I,
go.
And I understand.
Okay, now
no,
your truth
and I-
comes out.
yeah, we're
And I get that.
This is
I
a
just
good
wanted
one.
to
I'm
open
young,
up
I'm
tight. I like new stuff. Give me appetite for destruction.
No, I totally get it.
Wait a
I
minute,
just
that
am
was like-
interested to hear because, as the old fart of the table, to me, they're wonderful. They changed music as a little kid for me. And
Oh
it's like,
yeah, no.
right? But I was there, and I totally get it. It's like, well, yeah, you were there, old ass. So I'm interested to hear,
Well, that
Yeah,
Guns N' Roses
after-
are like, that's like the Beatles because he was like 7 when
Well,
Guns N' Roses came
No,
out. so-
no, but also like the
Milli Vanilli is
No,
his shit.
the first fucking CD I ever bought was Coolio's Gangsters. Was Fantastic Voyage.
Oh, that changed things.
Oh, he is still younger than me.
But that was 93, 94.
I keep forgetting he is the youngest of
So
us.
when I was a kid, like the hardest shit you could get on the school bus was like Doggy Style, The Chronic, fucking Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Like that whole death row like rap shit was my childhood. So when you look back at the Beatles, you're like, okay, like my sisters, Carla and Becca, worship the fucking Beatles, love them. Carla's seen Paul McCartney concert 5 times, spends whatever it takes. But for me, I'm like,
you wanted the edge, right?
He
it
likes
just-
the doggy style.
you came at it from a
Stop
different
it.
style. But some of my favorite bands like Typo and Negative, Peter Steele's biggest influence was the Beatles. They do Day Tripper. They do all the Beatles hits.
Right.
The one thing, like, as a younger guy, what I appreciate is how those guys manufactured pop song structure. They did it. Like their
Yeah.
songs were like 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. It was just dopamine hit after dopamine hit.
Yeah.
But they were-
Sugary
like
sweet.
the like the monkeys.
That was George
Oh,
Martin. I mean, that.
Yeah,
but-
and I'm a monkey fan too. It's like, but I get it. It's like they figured it out, and they sold to us,
Hey.
boomers,
But,
right?
But like guys like me, like so Axl Rose is an old he's the Robert Plant of people my age,
Yeah.
but he was
Jesus
influenced by the
Christ.
fucking Beatles.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
You're old as shit.
He was he was influenced by Coke.
I was 7 years old when Appetite came out. But like, so the more I got into rock radio, like listening to music and stuff, like I fucking love the classics. Love them. Super Tramp, like those old crusty Humble Pie, like anything
But
old.
those are gritty and dirty. And,
Like 90% of Ryan's record collection, I fucking love. It's just good to listen to. But as far as like what drives
But I
you,
like the pure stuff, Ryan.
I
You're
love
welcome.
I love really dumb horseshit asshole rock and roll. Like Motley Crue will mean more to me than the Beatles will ever. Like
That's sad, but I get it. There's
it's
a lot of
sad.
Motley Crue that I like too.
Yeah, right. Like
I was running around Redondo Beach at 23 while they were too, and they're
Yeah.
all my contemporaries. And it's like I had no idea that was going on at the
yeah,
same time.
and these fucking assholes are around smoking pot and Sheboygan, listening to Poison. Like, don't fucking tell me you weren't assholes. Like,
absolutely not.
you were.
I
Never listen to Poison.
Cannot confirm
But also,
nor
like, the
The
deny.
joints might maybe,
but like you guys were also like part of the last generation of like where the
there
internet,
wasn't much else to do in Sheboygan but listening to Final.
but like the internet didn't spoil shit for you. Like when you went like I'm $8 for a concert ticket. I got it. I'm in. I'm gonna see these guys. They're coming to my town. You didn't know what they played the night before. You didn't know what they played the night after.
I despised MTV and all that shit when that was
MTV
coming in
ruined
because
music,
I was
man.
like, oh,
It
this is
did.
awful stuff, and I hated it. Now I go back, I love bands from the '80s, but I hated it because I was like, when I saw them on TV, I was like, these guys are fucking idiots. The Cure, I love The Cure. The Cure is a fucking amazing
Thank
band.
you.
But
Me
when
too.
it came out, when I saw them when I saw that idiot, I was like, I didn't listen to that shit. I would not listen to any of that crap. I was like, this is just bullshit. But it was MTV. It was completely
Package.
different. It wasn't about the music anymore.
It was packed.
he
was-
had to be anti-establishment.
And I just,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it turned me off to a lot of music in the '80s. That now I go back and like, holy fuck, these guys are awesome. The Smiths.
If you listen to the music,
Smithereens.
but
stop looking at the music
No.
and listen to the music.
yeah, but I
No,
mean,
but like
you get away
you
from
know,
that.
like Jerry, Pat, like everyone at this Blind Pigs table right now, like we're all part of that. It's not just the music; it's the package.
Right.
Like the Beatles,
It always has been. It
the
always
Beatles
has
was
been.
great music, but it was also
They
the
did.
package.
There was.
For sure.
It's always been that way. I mean,
Then, like,
we,
The Cure,
we're talking about how many
AC/DC.
bands we've missed over the
Yeah.
years that never got big. There's probably thousands of bands that
Oh,
are
yeah.
better than the Beatles and better than Led Zeppelin, but we never hear them because they didn't have the whole package. They didn't
Yeah,
have
right.
everything. So you miss
They had
these
no
bands.
stage. They had no stage presence.
Right, and it sucks
They-
because there's a lot of music, unfortunately, that people miss. you
Which,
know?
by the way, I would just offer up is the whole reason that we have to have a Ryan vinyl show because Ryan, no one, Ryan and I share a lot of musical.
I think Ryan might have just come
taste.
on the table.
But I have to tell you that Ryan knows music like no person I've ever met, and
I mean,
he-
fuck
he-
you, Brennan, but whatever.
I apologize because
I mean,
I will
it's
be
not
quiet
like I'm a
for
DJ or
most of the
anything,
time,
whatever.
you know, Pat. But I'm telling you, Ryan has taught me more about music watching Muscle Show's YouTube thing and all kinds of stuff, and he knows the purity of music in the way that I'm a pop guy. I get it, but he knows music. That would be a great show. I would just leave it at that.
We have done music shows and we will do them again. I mean, that's yeah. Fuck
Yeah. Well, and
Okay.
sorry if I'm late to the party, but
Ooh, shame on you, being late,
yeah.
dumb bastard. There's Brennan sitting there going,
That-
"What? My music tastes
Have
are
we done-
okay."
We haven't done any music.
Dad, is that you?
We did a series on outlaw country and we did
Hmm?
yeah we
Fuck was
yeah.
I? Yeah, we did.
We did down
I'm
in
pretty-
Indy.
It might have been a Friday
It
when
was
you
down,
were not
down Indy, but
when
yeah,
you, you weren't going to drink that Friday.
yeah, we actually yeah.
It was, you were busy with your recliner.
And actually,
whiskey.
Coot Crabtree from Indy he wants to be back on the show. He just asked me the other day about
Sweet.
getting back on
Alright.
it. So yeah, we definitely did some music. So
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
do
do it.
another one. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
we can. It's COVID has stopped us for a lot of shit, and we'll get back to
Fucking
more
COVID.
things.
hate COVID.
You know.
I
All right,
hate-
beer time.
I don't like COVID.
So much hate.
Yeah. So
Speaking
much
of
COVID
outlaw
hate.
country,
All right.
has
Oh.
anybody seen the who's the guy that did the Beavis and Butthead? Was it Mike Judge?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got a cartoon series with all the outlaw country
What?
You haven't seen any of that?
No.
It's Tales from the Road.
No.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Holy shit.
It's
what? Never-
it's
You're watching
No.
cartoons by
What's
yourself.
this on?
Hey, would it be
It's
great
on
if we found
Showtime.
out this didn't happen? You just imagined it.
What? It would be funny if he just imagined it while he was doing mushrooms last night. I think we might have actually just... Warren, I think you might have just struck on something. It might have been entirely imagined. We'll look it up. Wait, what's it called?
Tales from the Road.
Tales from the Road.
Mike
All right.
Judge. Yeah, it's
Dougy
amazing.
Fresh, keep going.
He's got a
Hashtag
there's
mushrooms,
Two,
'cause
he's only had there's 2 series. One's outlaw country and one's funk.
Yeah, watch Mike Judge. No, it's real. Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
That does,
Pat, I will tell you
that does not take away from the fact that he was probably still doing mushrooms while he was watching it.
I'm going to tell you right now. There'll
Oh,
be like
Tales from the Tour Bus. That's what it's called. Tales from the Tour Bus. All right, there we go. It's on Skinamax. What are you watching it late at night? God damn it. Nothing's good at
Well,
late
he
at
thought it
night
was
on
something
Cinemax.
else, obviously.
Okay. Hey, Tales from the Tour Bus? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Poison and Motley Crue. All right. There's beer in front of you. I think Warren already
I think we got to
chugged his. Did you chug yours already? Damn, he did.
No, it was M43.
No? Well, I put a glass in front of you and it's gone.
Yeah, maybe I did.
Okay, all right. So we switched up dark back to because everybody likes the high percenters and everything. This
super
is
dark. So,
this is a rye whiskey barrel aged imperial brown, not a stout. Brown. Aged in rye whiskey barrels. This is pFriem, pFriem.
sure.
It does not have a name other than pFriem.
pFriem.
Yeah, pFriem.
I don't know.
It's by
pFriem.
pFriem Family Brewers in Oregon.
They make some amazing beers.
Yeah, black walnut hue, bursting rich notes, brandy cherry, toffee, Casachar, blah blah blah. You know, all that kind of shit.
I get
How is it? What do you got?
I love this stuff. I think these guys make amazing beers. I think this is awesome, and it's a brown. And I'm not a big fan of brown usually, but this is.
Yeah, but when you rye whiskey or barrel age it, fuck yeah.
Dougy Fresh and Kmart, Michael McDonald, I gotta leave.
What?
What a fool believes.
that was
Harmony.
beautiful.
Was there harmony there at all or no?
Yeah,
No.
there was. I
Was it
know.
Ebony
No.
and
Well,
Harmony?
I heard it.
It will when I
Yeah, but-
edit it.
Yeah, ebony and harmony.
Oh, see? A little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see.
What a fool! Please leave.
See? He's got it.
Yeah, no, that sucked. That was awful.
So is Michael McDonald, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, it's
Every
amazing.
time I play Yacht Rock, there's like 5 Michael McDonald songs in a row.
As it should be.
If you go Alexa, play Yacht Rock, you will have 5 Michael McDonald songs.
Hey, there's a reason. He's perfect.
Yeah.
He is
Yacht Rock is
perfect Yacht Rock.
fantastic.
He is straight up Yacht Rock. All right, well let's cheers. We'll take a break and
Yep.
we'll be right back.
Hey.
Aloha, Pasta Poi Mahalo. It's Kluck for the Jason and Kluck Show, and this is the Blind Pig Confessions here on the internet. www.whatever.
Blind Pig Confessions is the greatest podcast there ever was. My name is Dave Smiley from WZPL, and if you don't listen to this show, you're dumb.
You're
And
dumb.
suck my cock.
All right. What are we doing?
But
Hey, we're back.
You pointed at me and started talking, so that's
and
fucking
shut the fuck
bullshit.
up. Well, yeah, it is. You didn't talk fast enough.
And I'll go.
Okay.
What a dick.
I do
It's
not,
an after-hour show. Fuck you.
I don't have any beer in my glass. That's
Well,
why.
that's because I haven't poured a beer yet for you, sir.
That's silly. Sir.
Jesus. All right, all right. You know,
Okay, sir.
imitation Santa.
What's that from?
I don't know. That's bugging me now. 'Cause like,
Sir.
sir.
No, it's
Oh, fuck.
Come on, guys.
Doug
Top Gun.
Stanhope.
Doug
Stanhope.
Stanhope. Jesus Christ.
Thank you,
All right.
Sir.
sir. Took you guys long enough. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Tired of carrying you guys. You guys are horrible.
Is
All
he
right.
not the greatest comedian of all time? I
He
mean,
is. He is pretty good. He is
to
pretty
me.
good.
I don't know if anybody that's really better. Just that's and real, and it's hit home. And
I'm a
they talk about-
big Dave Chappelle fan. Sorry, Dave Chappelle's my thing.
I like Chappelle. He's great. Chappelle's awesome.
Mitch Hedberg was awesome.
That was
but
more
heroin's a
quirky
pain-
shit.
yeah.
It was quirky.
But Stanhope is just real, and so back in the day, Carlin
If
kind
Geraldo
of was.
if Greg Giraldo hadn't have died of heroin as well, he'd have been fucking spectacular.
He was funny,
was
but he
fucking
wasn't
great.
just funny enough. I don't know.
He
it
wasn't. He
big,
wasn't the stand-up that Stanhope.
He wasn't
I don't
that smart.
Stanhope blows anybody.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, except Dane Cook.
Oh God. Even
Super
I don't-
finger.
I don't think Richard Pryor was that funny.
He sucked.
Whoa!
I mean, listen to him now. It's like, you know what? He
It's
wasn't
dated.
that
It's
good.
not-
It was
he wasn't
dated.
that funny.
And you listen to it, then I get it. I don't know. He wasn't funny.
It's dated. It's
He's not funny. You can listen to stuff now. It's not funny at all. It's just like it's fucking boring. He wasn't funny. I get. He was one of the first for that time, but he wasn't a great comedian.
At the
They were
time,
they
it
were
was
better,
it was
you know?
but I think it's all at the time.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I
it's-
mean.
it's always
I
at
get.
that
It's like Lenny
time.
Bruce. Lenny Bruce is horrible.
Oh my god! If you
But I
listen to him
get,
now,
I get now. Back then it was like, oh my god. But he was a horrible comedian. He wasn't funny. He was. His stuff was
comedians
Lenny
are
Bruce
for
Lenny Bruce was more of a political. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
but-
he wasn't a comedian.
but
I don't
no.
see him as a.
But all comedians are for their time. There are very few comedians that can last the decades and still be relevant. You know what I mean? That's what it's for their time.
No, true, but there's still stuff you should be able to laugh at, from the past. I mean, if they're very good, if they're, great comedians. I don't know. Some of them I just, George Carlin bores the shit out of me now. Even
Really?
Steve Martin, I think it wasn't.
I-
listen to
yeah.
shit now. It wasn't. It's not.
I
funny.
can't do Steve
You know?
Martin, but I can still watch. Damn it! You just said his name, Carlin.
See, Carlin doesn't. It doesn't. I'd rather watch Jonathan Winters now than because he was always on it. He was naturally fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, for those of you listening, we lost a few members because they can't hang.
Warren's drunk.
Warren hit his limit. We did. Oh, to be fair, we did ply him with 11, 12s, and 13
lot of
percenters for
heavy
like an
beers.
hour and a half.
He did good.
Yeah, he did pretty good. And Hooner went and took care of Warren. But it happens. That's okay. Amateurs. He's gonna be so mad. We still should call him up on his regular radio show and just request Pink Floyd all day long, just to piss him off.
I think Rick actually did that for.
Did he do it? Did Rick do it?
Or he did.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I know he did.
I know we did that show like a couple of years ago when we
Rick-
first
I know
learned that
he actually
Warren
did it, at
hated
least a
Pink
day, yeah.
Floyd. That's pretty fucking funny. All right, so it is still a beer show, so we're gonna drink beer. I think Brennan already had it, but whatever.
So we've had two of these. Ryan and I had that pancake one.
Pancake
It was
one.
It was the same.
Really?
There's I got a twofer.
A Hardywood.
Yes, a Hardywood, but one was a pancake, and this is the gingerbread. The pancake was awesome.
Okay.
We drink that for a Lions loss, and then.
So you
which
drink
is-
a
which is
drink
hard
a
to
lot. I know. So you drink a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is the gingerbread, and it's a little bit. It's not as it's definitely not as heavy.
This is
The
a
pancake was
gingerbread
our-
stout.
This is really really good. We need to get more of these guys because who is this? Hardy.
It's Hardywood.
Hardywood.
They're gingerbread stout. This is an imperial milk stout with cinnamon, vanilla, ginger, and honey. It's a 9.2 percenter. So
9.2. So
yeah.
It's really good, and cinnamon and sometimes can be overpowering. It's not. This
No?
is more like the pancake one was almost just it was. Remember that it was like a French toast. It
Much
was
more,
really, really
a lot
good.
of brown sugar, maybe,
Yeah.
and like that one we had on
And
one of our
this-
other shows.
Yeah, but this is more of the spicy kick.
Okay.
But delicious. I think this is really really good.
It is a good one. I'm okay with that. It's not chewy. It's pretty light for a imperial milk stout though. I mean,
It is. I said the
It's a
pancake.
bit more
the
light.
pancake beer was more. It was thicker and more syrupy, but delicious. Absolutely delicious. This is really good.
and I think the use of cinnamon and I mean most of the time we get not spoiled but ruined by the pumpkin beers and things that use more like an allspice rather than a straight up cinnamon with a little bit of sugar or something in them. Those are the ones that get really overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
I think when they try to use like allspice in place of cinnamon and what they really should be doing. It's a little, I gotta say, the cinnamon's a little heavy in that it's almost, you can taste the powderiness of, I mean, and maybe that's what they're trying for, because, cinnamon has that powdery, always kind of thinking if there's too much, it's like, it's powdery
like I said,
taste.
it's a gingerbread. It's definitely, the cinnamon is the winner here.
Yeah, it is heavy on the cinnamon. I don't get the ginger at all. I don't get the gingerbread part of it because it's supposed to be more of like a gingerbread.
Yeah,
I don't get the breadiness of it. I get a whole lot of cinnamon.
Yeah.
What do you get, Ryan?
I was just thinking about that, man, because I get that. Definitely get the.
It is a gingerbread stout, but I'm not getting the ginger. Do you get the ginger?
Yeah, I get ginger
the
cookie out of this. Bigger
Really?
than shit. I mean, a gingerbread cookie, I don't get ginger. I get cinnamon and nutmeg and.
Then you're eating gingerbread wrong. I like ginger snaps. When I think of gingerbread or ginger,
Yeah.
I'm thinking ginger snaps.
Yeah.
I get
Which
that all
has
the
a
way.
whole. I don't
that out
get
of it.
ginger snap out of this. And maybe that's just me. That's fine. It is. what
I
it
get
is.
it. I don't
Yeah.
know. I get out of this.
I will say one thing. I'm not overly happy about on this can right here. It bothers me when this one has quotes from some beer magazines or beer reviewers on the actual fucking can. Yeah, it says, "Friggin' Christmas in a bottle, our score 100% beer advocate." And then number 1, a perfect Christmas beer from Beer Connoisseur. So they're putting reviews on the actual can. I don't like that. Sorry, I don't much like that.
This meets this.
Yeah, that's I don't much
on.
like that. I'm not cool with you guys doing that. It's okay. It's a good beer. It is a good beer, but it's not a movie review, for fuck's sake.
But it's the #1 perfect Christmas beer. So.
But how did they know that? So what did the
so
original? What did the
What
original?
we think means nothing.
Right, but what did the original can say, or did they? How did they get that before canning it? So they just decided to put that on the can.
Yeah. Well, those
So it
guys
was
went
bottled
there. And
before-
then,
what was the original bottle? Is what my. That's the part I'm a little off on. But I guess
Yeah,
it's
you're a little
fine.
off, all right.
Shut the fuck up. It's an
I don't know.
after-hours show.
I don't like that at all.
You don't either.
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They put customer reviews
It's
on
cheap.
the can.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a bad movie. Yeah.
Right.
And it's really good beer. So
It is a good beer. There's
yeah.
no need for that. There's no need for that. And again, what did the first can look like then? Right? What did you put on the first can before you got that good review from Beer Advocate? Oh my God, mind blown. That's it. That's the part that just caught me off guard. I'm like, it is a good beer.
Let's find a first can. Someone send us a first
Somebody
can.
send us a Hardywood Gingerbread Stout first can, or send a picture and let us know what the hell it looked like before they put their Beer Advocate shit on it.
It's going to say, we can't wait for the reviews.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It is a good beer.
But I like
It's
it.
still a good beer. It's just for me it's heavy cinnamon, not heavy gingerbread.
This is much more heavy cinnamon. I said the pancake one we had, I thought was.
Is it just a
fucking
syrupy
awesome.
pancake one?
It
or
wasn't
is
syrupy. It wasn't. It
No,
was,
I mean, is it a regular pancake?
It was
or
called-
was it like blueberry pancake or something?
No.
Okay.
No,
No,
it used to-
I'm just checking.
No, no. It was very. It was subtle, but it was. And the cinnamon wasn't as prominent as it is in this. Definitely.
Okay.
But it was more maple and.
Okay.
But very hearty. But it just a really really delicious. But it was thick. It was a hearty beer. This is lighter.
It's a little.
This is lighter.
Okay.
Definitely lighter.
But still, it's still really good and thick. I mean, it's still a heavy beer.
Yeah.
You ain't drinking a lot of these.
No.
It's still a very
Uh-huh.
heavy beer. So
No.
still, had to take a minute. We had to sample. Sometimes you got to just keep drinking. Can't talk all the time, right?
So always keep drinking.
Man, we have gone through a ton of shit. It's been awesome.
Yeah, actually, it's some good beers. But I think this is I think pound for pound, probably one of our best nights as far as the beer, the quality of the beer.
We had a
been-
great quality of beer. I mean,
Really
you
good.
didn't like the Kolsch so much, but the
I
Kolsch's.
don't like Kolsch, so I can't. I shouldn't talk
Right.
about the quality. Okay, I don't know.
The quality of it was fine.
And I've had Adroit. I think is amazing. So
Yeah. I mean, I
it's
have
a
another
Kolsch.
Kolsch from Metazoa, which is still going to be just a great Kolsch.
Mhm.
But it's a summer beer, and I should not have brought that. I need to hold that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
you-
hold that
yeah.
on to our, a later show
Yeah, good job.
when we get in the when we get to warmth. And it's good
Pigs in the
lawnmower
pool
beers.
party, yeah.
Pigs in the pool party. That's going to be creepy.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be creepy.
It's going to be interesting.
Warren's involved. It's gonna be creepy.
For an hour and a half.
Yeah.
As long as I don't know. What happens when you don't serve him 11 and 12 and 13 percenters? We get 2 hours out of him?
No, he just drinks it quicker.
Oh, okay. So ultimately, he only ever has an hour and a half in him.
Yeah, that's the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll
So
figure
actually,
that
we
out.
did pretty good tonight.
We did.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised.
Actually, we did 3 shows somehow. Remember?
Wait, that's what I said. This is quick.
Yeah.
'Cause
we
usually
did-
it takes
remember
a long
That
time.
first, we had the 3 shows that one night. How
Oh.
we did that day?
Oh,
is
you're
beyond me,
right.
'cause-
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, that was heavy. That was heavy beers.
Well, that wasn't just beers. That was whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did not have a ride. That's what it was. Jerry.
It was the ride.
Yeah, Jerry. Jerry gave him an out. Damn you, Jerry. Fucking hooner.
No, Warren disappeared about 30 minutes into
He
that.
did. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Gotta love him.
Yeah, I could see
but
it.
you know what?
It was. I could see
Yeah,
that. I could
but
see
I'm
it.
better. I'm better with him disappearing like that than when he just straight up
Well, yeah, at least we know you got home okay.
disappears.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because he will straight up just. We will take a break and then we can't find him again. That's the part that always baffled me about him. The first year I met him, you told me he's like, all right, so Warren's gonna disappear at some point in the night. I mean, I'm like, what? It's like, no, he's gonna literally just
Fucking David
disappear.
Copperfield.
Yeah. But it was pretty damn funny. It was pretty fucking funny.
That was good.
That time we found him standing up.
Behind his door in the
Yeah,
basement.
that was.
That was the one you told me about. He's like, oh, we can't find him. And he's behind a door in his room.
And we
Like
this
he's
is
hiding
this
from
is like a
the- like-
3-hour search.
Like, I mean, there's YouTube videos about people just hiding from their dog behind the door. 'Cause
That
dog
took,
can't
that
find
took a
him.
lot to stand there.
yeah, yeah.
To stand behind
Yes,
his door.
It was hours. I mean, it was a couple hours of looking
We
for
probably
him.
shouldn't be talking about him, huh?
Oh, no, he's good.
Oh, good lord. I gotta love these shows.
He knows our pain.
Well, you know what? So we didn't do it on this show, but I was very. It's a beer we keep using. You and me keep using, Dougie, to
Using or abusing?
both. Because we're running low.
What beer?
The kimchi funk.
Oh,
I am very excited
Fuck.
when I bring that beer around because I bring that beer. I'm running low now. But so MobCraft makes a beer called
They
Kimchi Funk.
did
for all
make
of
a
you.
beer, and
did make.
they maybe
And
they
you've
should
heard it
make
on one of
for
our
us.
shows before. I seriously want the recipe. I don't know if we can get the recipe from them without. We don't have to call it anything. I just want to brew it at
No,
home.
okay, MobCraft, just make a blind pig funk beer and just be ours. Because as odd as
It
it
is-
is, I would.
It is a beer
it's a
we
good
have
beer,
used. It is,
man.
no, but what I love about it, MobCraft, we did the show. You guys have heard it. We did the show. It's called Kimchi Funk. It's one of their sour series. Unique. It smells like garlic. Has peppers in it. I love it because I can take the most avid craft beer drinker, give them that beer, and they're like, "What
Wow.
the fuck?"
Yeah.
And their nose turns up at it because it is garlic off the nose, and then they drink it and they're just like, holy shit. That makes the last like 4 or 5 years of doing this show awesome.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had one of those that you could just go, here. Guess what? That is a mind blower.
Well, 'cause,
right?
you know,
it is a mind blower.
After a couple of years, everybody's doing the same. There's not much new.
That's
it's just there's not.
I'm sorry.
Nobody's doing shit that's that much different anymore. But that is so unique and
I am down to, I think,
but delicious.
yeah, I think I'm down to 4, maybe 6 left of the cans we bought out because that's all they had left when we did the Wisconsin trip.
I'm not gonna make any more.
No.
They gotta make more just for us. MobCraft makes more just for Blind Pigs, please.
They no, I don't. It's awesome. I don't know how people didn't buy it out to begin with. It is.
But they do the one-offs. They don't give a shit.
But it's so crazy. I mean, it should be entered in award shows. It should be as the just weirdest fucking beer out there. I've never had a beer that smells like garlic, tastes like fucking peppers, and drinks like a lawnmower beer.
Yeah.
I could sit and drink those.
So that's
and I
to me,
love,
could,
but that's what I love.
I could watch football and crack those beers all day.
I love using that to take even the most, because Warren is a straight up craft beer professional, and you get to throw a beer at one of those guys and just watch his mind blow. It's freaking awesome, dude. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Absolutely.
spectacular to watch that go. Holy shit! What? That's what I like about it. That's what I loved about it. And it's not a shitty beer. I can throw 100. I can find 100 shitty beers and go, look, this one tastes like shit. Drink it. So, but you know, that's easy to do. But to find one that, hey, this one tastes super unique, you're gonna cringe at first, and then you're gonna love it. That's freaking spectacular. It's. I love doing that shit. I love doing that. Shut the fuck up. Give me a break, man. Come on, man. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
But,
Spunked over that fucking beer.
Oh, yeah.
And we keep doing it because I think it's amazing beer.
Yeah.
And I mean, just that was a cool place, and I love what they do.
Yeah.
But the one-offs is sometimes, you know what? Fucking makes them more.
Where'd it come from?
It's MobCraft in Wisconsin, but
Yeah.
they it's just an awesome place, and they do a lot of one-offs. But that's one I would keep making because it's not just weird; it's a good beer.
I know.
It's
weird and it's a good beer.
It's a delicious beer. All right, we ran into the ground. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right.
All right.
So,
thanks for
awesome
listening
beers.
to our after-hour show. Thanks to Hardywood, pFriem, and what the hell else do we have?
pFriem and
another
I think
one here.
MobCraft. Did we take another one?
We had another one.
Uh,
Dick founders, Dick Kick 'em Out Liquor. I had that earlier.
that was before the show.
Well, you know.
But
did a
you
lot
know,
of that.
thank him because you know.
Oh, we had the Kolsch.
It did. It had to do with Warren's demise.
We had that Kolsch you didn't like.
Yeah, Adroit, which I love Adroit.
It's all right. All right.
Night.
Cheers. Thanks for our after-hour show.
Night.
We will see you again next show.
Cheers.
Met you in a haze of days, a deja vu, blazing down the avenue, trying to make a buck or two. You said you had nothing to lose, amazed I knew you were telling truth, so we blamed the days and drove out to something new. Live on a holiday stay. What we grew in the fields is what we ate. Wasn't enough to satiate the hunger in our souls. So I drank the blended cactus and you set up on the road. Where are we going? No one really knows. But him, the passion never failed to follow me. Roosters crowing, it's time for you to go. I can hear a freight train whistle and left you with a jug of wine in the Louisville strip. It was Easter time with the banjo clip to the back upon his line. A tin of tobacco, a bag of rice, a nomad's grip on a state of mind. You smiled back, knowing this was not goodbye. Now the rails looking far out. Had a close shave at the burly darkened mind. He sat completely paralyzed, like a ghost who'd lost his grip on the ground.